shortest match in pro Counter-Strike history. All right, let's get into this, John.
This video is sponsored and made possible by Leadify. I am Speed. One winner, one massive loser.
Sir, technically it's 5 winners and 5 massive losers. Get your facts straight. There's 5 people on a team. I'm joking.
Trying to get into position. Flamesy on his own.
13 rounds played. 13 rounds lost.
Corners. There's a double kill out from Vitality. God, no, not like.
I am.
Is that a straw? Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Vitality. God, no,
At least it's not OG Straw.
Am Speed. It's Counter-Strike's highest dishonor. You had 13 attempts to win and botched it every single time. Teams have literally
Well, if they lost both games 13-0, didn't they have 26 chances to win?
erupted in cheers
Even
to
crazier
avoid
to think
this
about.
humiliation.
At least get around on the board. Very nice shot. Malta. Sicko's got it.
Okay, Greyhound
And
got it.
unfortunately, 16-0 won't happen. There we go.
The dishonor, or as you might find out, the honor of scoring 0 rounds in a game of Counter-Strike.
So, Astralis 16-0 phase back in the day. Wasn't this during their crazy victory when they like won 100 and something games back to back to back?
So, congratulations. You just got owned, round in and round out. There's no real silver linings to take away from this game, except for the fact that, well, at least it was quick. 2 hours and 54 minutes was the longest match of Counter-Strike ever played, featuring 71 rounds and 8 overtimes, as well as being my most viewed video on my channel.
Holy
But it begs the
shite.
question, what
That's
is
long,
the
dude.
fastest
Holy
game?
flash
It is a
bang.
much more interesting
Oh my
question
gosh, you can
because
flash bang that-
Counter-Strike games have a limit
Fudge.
to how quick they can be. Of the 39,242 professional matches between top teams recorded in HLTV's database, there are 109, I mean 110 because as I was recording, it's
111? That's not 10.
games where a team forgot that the goal of Counter-Strike was to win. That is 0.28% of all games. You are almost as likely to open a knife in Counter-Strike than to witness a professional game where a team scores 0 rounds.
Hold. Hold an AK. Hold an AK, please, please.
I want to come up
Dog
like a 16-0 or a 13-0. It could have been
Why
something
surprised?
simple, just calling like a
The
sweep,
sun
but
is
it's
killing
not
me.
really a Counter-Strike only term, nor is it really catchy, and it's used in too many other things. How about we just call it a dinger?
At home, they call me Big Al.
And I hit dingers.
Of these 110
Bro,
dingers,
Big Al
many
needed some like voice therapy or something. Like that was
are
bad.
infamous.
My name is Big Al. I smoke 20 packs of cigarettes a day. That's literally what he sounded like. It was bad.
Featuring alongside this is the shortest series in Counter-Strike,
That
which
shit was like
consists
10 years ago or more. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since that video. Damn, that was like a decade
of a
old.
16-0 and a 16-2 courtesy of Astralis to FaZe Clan. The most blessed one is Brazilian Legends on Luminosity Gaming, giving
Which is insane. Illuminati is coming back. They're gonna be signing players to their org. Like, they've been gone for a minute.
2 16-0s to the Australian Renegades. They then win 2 major championships, and then the Renegades rise up from the grave and 16-0 them right back.
It's a 16-0.
2016 was absolute cinema. For some
Ugh,
more
excuse
fun
me.
facts, the most obliterated team ever is FaZe Clan, getting hit with the goose egg now 4 times in their 10-year existence. And the team that delivered
Dude, FaZe Clan has to be Dude, I mean, how are you that all over the place? FaZe Clan wins majors. Like, they don't. Some tournaments they don't even drop a map. Then all of a sudden they're losing to T2 teams by fucking 12. Like, and then what was it? 3 times he said? 4?
the goose egg now 4 times in
4
their
times they got 16-0.
10-year existence. And the team that delivered the most dingers belongs to Mouse.
Now you may be like, well, that shit happens. You're FaZe Clan, then one of the top orgs consistently and you're getting goose egged. That's diabolical.
Who, in the span of only 2.5 years, scored 4 16 zeros. Well done, soldiers. Your duty is recognized. In addition, there is a fabled
That's
day
good.
in Counter-Strike history where there were 2 16 zeros on the same day in the same tournament. Fnatic gave Luminosity the beatdown 16-0, and then 3 hours later, the Danish TSM roster handed Team Liquid a 16-0.
Holy
On
crap.
any given day, there's a 3.1% chance of a dinger occurring, resulting in an incredulous 1 in 1,000 moment happening right in front of our eyes. So, looking at these 110...
It's just weird to think about, dude. Like, 90% of these... Okay, maybe not 90%. Like, these big orgs like Cloud9, fucking NRG, FaZe, etc. Like, they all started in America, and then now they're not even American teams anymore. They're just straight up Danish, German, all, like, European teams. They're not even, like, recognized in America
we
anymore.
have
It's
to
insane.
theorize, sit down, and meditate. These games are already the shortest it could possibly be within the restraints of the game. So you have to ask the question, what are the perfect...
Okay, no, that's actually valid. Wait, hold on. So, the Astralis game that we're about to watch, that was 16-0'd, you're telling me that they all died that fast to where it's even shorter than the average 16-0. Because 16-0 in itself is a short game. But this is the
conditions to make
shortest
one
one
dinger
ever.
faster than another. Well, for one, with the release of CS2, Counter-Strike games now run to 13-0 instead of 16-0.
Yeah.
And you might be wondering if any of these global offensive games could
Okay, never mind. That's another reason why it's shorter. Fucking idiot over here.
possibly have faster gameplay than a 13-0. Like, literally, as I'm recording this, I actually do not know. Going into this, we will split the running for the shortest game into 2 championship groups.
Okay.
The first one I will call Standard.
Heard.
This is taking the timer from match start to match finish. This includes all pauses, halftime breaks, timeouts, and totally everything.
Are you going off the game or just match? Like, game 1, game 2, or just the whole match?
This is basically the time your ass got into the seat and then proceeded to get out of the seat. A perfect storm kind of has to occur for a amazing game. The tournament organizer must run their event
Virtus Pro,
without a halftime break.
FaZe. Dang, Virtus
And
Pro was 12-0ing FaZe at one point? Holy crap.
Must take 0 30-second timeouts, which is batshit insane considering that you're in the process of getting 16-0'd. Why would you not call a timeout to turn around the ship? Fuck it, we ball. So in theory, this game is gonna be in some yee-ass tournament from like 1997, since all major events these days have a halftime break. So it'll be a game where Thing 1 versus Thing 2 just said F it and ran it down at each other. Full sprint, no stop, and did it.
That would be an entertaining ass match where they said, fuck it, we're not using anything tactical wise, we're just running each other down.
16 rounds in a row, or maybe 13. We'll have to find out. And in addition, the opposing team has to have the firepower in order to execute and make sure that none of these players running down get actually any ground, delivering the dinger.
Dude, why does CSGO
These players running down
look
get
so much better than CS2? Like, yeah, CS2 does look better in the sense where it looks more real. It doesn't look like a painted image, like, because it's newer, obviously, but like the coloring and everything honestly looks better than CS2.
actually any ground, delivering the dinger. However, the second category
I
hardcore.
will say CS2 does look better in the sense of it being more futuristic and more like lifelike compared to Go.
mode. We are going to boil down the Counter-Strike into its essential parts. We are going to look at the gameplay itself. No timeout and halftime break shenanigans.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This video is by PH. PHYCS2. I like some of his videos. He's good. I think he used to be like a
This is it.
CS:GO
It's
caster or something like
absolutely
that.
ludicrous
Or he
Counter-Strike
is a
in its
caster. I'm not
purest
certain.
form. One team just wanted to get the hell out of there, and so they never
Boom,
let
ba-dum.
go of their W key. This keyboard is really heavy.
Oh.
However, you might paint our champions as some sort of barbarian, charging at their opponents and dying en masse. But just remember, cowardice will not give you this title. The people who charge forth into battle are brave and noble knights to try and complete this record. And another theoretical condition, which I've kind of been implying this entire time, it must be the defense delivering this 13-0. Because if the T side is dominating the CTs too quickly, the defense will be forced into save situations, dragging out the round timer, and they're being cowards. However,
They saved it
I've got a
8
problem.
times.
I am not a stats.
That's wild. Usually you save like twice. Well, like 4 times is honestly like the average max. 8 times 8 save rounds is insane.
And I would like to see sunlight sometime this month instead of perusing through 110 replays trying to find the fastest game. But I sure do know a platform who can get you all this in just a few seconds. Leadify, get in here! You just got hit with.
Alright. If you want to see his sponsor, go to there.
And hey, they don't sugarcoat it. That show him or mates to sign up and everything on Leadify.
There you go.
Alrighty. Now, what you're all here for? Leadify perused through all 110.
My gosh.
Sitting at consistently running extremely slow rounds after they typically lose an opening pick to Astralis.
Okay, there you
They
go.
would waffle around, not really do anything until the 30-second mark where they would execute a site and Astralis would all be in the right positions and absolutely obliterate them. Astralis never really lost control
Holy
of any round.
Peak.
Just that FaZe were cowards. With the 3-minute halftime break sprinkled on top, the total time stretches out to 37 minutes. And the gameplay, 25 minutes and
Holy crap. A 25-minute match.
54 seconds.
That's
putting it
short.
very far down the list. Though that's already pretty damn fast by Counter-Strike standards. So, what makes a game faster? Another infamous 16-0 was 8 minutes faster in terms of its gameplay.
Holy shit!
Mouse Sports versus Evil Geniuses on Nuke clocked in at a total time of 28 minutes and 37 seconds, though ESL measured things a little differently.
Okay.
The actual live time on this game was only 18 minutes and 12 seconds. EG died every single round, and there was only one clutch situation ever required out of Mouse Sports.
CSGO was different, bro. People were just...
We had a close to
18-minute
speed run.
Bro, that's like a retakes game. 18
between
minutes.
two top 5 elite teams in front of a crowd in playoffs. How lucky can we get? The average round time of this game, 1 minute and 8 seconds. To put it
Average
into
round time was
perspective,
1 minute and 8 seconds.
typically at the minute mark for most rounds, teams are still jockeying for map control and still trying to play this game of virtual chess. By the 1 minute mark, all 5 players of Evil Geniuses were dead. So, that's enough to put Mouse Sports and Evil Geniuses at number 10 on the Counter-Strike Global Offensive list. Okay, but you're wondering, why are we not doing CS2 yet? I just want to know what the fastest game is. Well, the thing is that Global Offensive
What is with...
objectively plays faster Counter-Strike than in CS2. Because games back in...
He has, Portuguese, Brazil captions? What the hell? Or is that just me? Why are my captions Portuguese, Brazil, English?
2014 to
The hell
2017 would
happened?
play a lot of strat in the
Were
hat.
they all
Counter-Strike.
this whole time? I
They
sure
would
hope not.
pull out a strat
Let's
that they
pay
were
attention.
practicing and dry running, and they would run it basically no matter the cost. There
Okay.
would be a lot more rush tactics than in today's Counter-Strike. So, Global Offensive doesn't have the shortest dinger in terms of total time or in terms of their live time, the standard and the hardcore. But what they do have is the fastest average round time. It's October 7th of 2017, and it really is just another day in Counter-Strike. It's an online qualifier, the run-of-the-mill, humdrum game. But what nobody realizes is that in what seems just like another meaningless online match, there's a piece of Counter-Strike history. Eastern European team Vega Squadron are the regular Division 2 or Tier 2 merchants. They gatekeep teams away from the biggest events. If you want to make it to the top, you're going to have to beat Vega Squadron somewhere along the line. In a qualifier to one of these big events, they are playing against Dignitas.
Okay.
Oh my god, what is this Frankenstein's lineup of players? Who put these guys together? They've got Toss. Who? Oh my god, what is this Frankenstein's lineup of players? Who put these guys together? They've got 4 different nationalities on their team.
Okay, that's
but
insane.
weirdly enough, they're actually pretty good. They just beat world number 12 Mouse Sports about 3 days ago. So what?
They beat the GOAT.
Pretty good.
Rops,
They
which we
just
made a
beat
video on
world
that.
number 12 Mouse Sports about 3 days ago. So what these players from so many different walks of life and different parts of Europe do not know is that they will collectively be annihilated in the fastest game of Counter-Strike Global Offensive ever played. The first 7 rounds of this game, the round timer doesn't even reach the 1-minute mark. So Dignitas call it a timeout, and round 8, it gets pretty close. It's a 2v2 at about 50 seconds. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
That is
Almost
the
won a
closest round in this entire
That's the closest round? A 2v2?
game. Vega Squadron allow 0 bomb plants in a complete brick wall of a defense. But in round 13, Vega Squadron just show a shred of mercy. They allow Dignitas to punch 7 digits into a keypad just so the offense can feel something. So they feel like they're making progress. And then 10 seconds later...
Oh my gosh.
In round 15,
They
Dignitas
planted
secure
the
their
bomb
second
immediately
bomb plant
died.
in a 2 versus 3. And it's over as quickly as it started. But the most hilarious part about this game is that before the final round of this game begins, there's a bug on the live broadcast, and it automatically switches the broadcast to the next map of the series. It's some technical stuff involving the delay of the game, where the live broadcast is 90 seconds behind, but the actual game is busy switching to Dust 2, so the live broadcast switches to Dust 2, meaning that nobody saw this 16-0 live.
Oh.
Nobody saw the fastest game of Counter-Strike Global Offensive completed.
Don't worry.
The total time the game took was a star-studded 19 minutes and 16 seconds. And on
Wow.
hardcore mode, the actual Counter-Strike gameplay, 15 minutes and 18 seconds.
Holy crap, that is short, dude. I swear that's normally like 5. Yeah, that's 5 like good full rounds. That's 5 full rounds.
The average
Holy
round time
shit.
goes to be 57 seconds. And the last fun fact for this series, in map 2, Dignitas would win on train 16-11. And then in map 3, Vega Squadron would deliver a 16-1 total
Woo!
annihilation. It's super weird that one 16-0 can last 25 minutes, and then another game with the exact same scoreline lasts only 15. If you want to peek at some of the other games on the list, you can subscribe to the channel while you're down there, and then take a peek in the description. The full stat sheet is available for you all. With the introduction of Counter-Strike 2, you would think that CS games would get a lot shorter. But perhaps the most insane part about these findings is Vega Squadron versus Dignitas is the second shortest professional game of Counter-Strike
Oh
ever
my
played.
gosh.
This 16-0 defeats
Where's the
a lot of
longest?
13 O's by a lot. Just the nature of 2017 Counter-Strike permits things like this. Many more teams will end up running slow, meticulous rounds instead of mounting up on horseback and charging headfirst into the enemy.
Oh
All
my
that,
gosh.
except
Excuse me.
for one team in Counter-Strike 2. It was just another day in Counter-Strike, October 28th,
No way the Mongols have the fastest 13-0.
2024. Just over a month after the longest game in Counter-Strike 2 history, 71 rounds and 8 overtimes, we land here. Natus Vincer, not the championship winning team, but their academy team named Navi Junior
Okay.
is playing in the Tier 2 division grind. Now this team
Monacy, I'm pretty sure Monacy was on Navi Junior, and then GT picked him up.
does contain some incredible
I could be wrong,
prospects.
though,
Their
but I
average
think that's what
age
it was.
is 17 and a half years old at the time. They are taking on Danish squad Ecstatic. They are the same organization who qualified to the PGL Copenhagen Major. Seems not too terrible, right? Well, the problem is Ecstatic have lost that entire lineup and have to rebuild basically from scratch, needing to
shoot.
utilize players like 18-year-old prospect Nut. His
Oh,
in-game name is
yawn.
Nut. Little
Nut.
Nut might not know this, but he's gonna be on the wrong side, or perhaps, for us the viewers at home, the right side of history. The first two rounds are straight up rushes from
All right,
Ecstatic.
Nut.
They get
Does he not nut
completely
in the
mowed
other
down.
people's mouths like the
But
nut
round
he
3
is?
looks great. An opening kill into a bomb plant from Ecstatic puts Navi Junior's Opper, Symmetry or Cemetery, whatever, into a 1 versus 3 situation. Cemetery fakes the defuse. And then
Cemetery seems right.
they fuck it up.
No, genuinely. Okay.
And then
Oh my
Pick it
gosh, they are the worst players ever. Okay, right here, perfect time. He starts the defuse. All you gotta do is slow peek, watch for 1 second. If he doesn't move, he's holding. Okay, now you know he's holding plant. But you make loud ass footsteps. He peeks. Oh my gosh, no, you're stupid. You're so stupid.
Navi Jr. go up 3-0, and I will deliver this fact here and now. That will be the only clutch situation of this entire game, and Cemetery will not die this game.
What?
Entire game, and Cemetery will not die this game.
Nah, you didn't die once. But you only had, is that kills? You only had 7 kills, but you didn't die once? Now that's weird.
He will end this
Wasn't aggressive at
13-round
all.
game
He was just
with 0
playing
deaths.
back the whole
All
time, it
that
seems
said,
like.
roll the total ownage.
This...
I would like to pause this montage with perhaps the saddest thing I've seen.
That the other team's aim is probably worse than my fucking 6K teammates. Like, oh my
Round
gosh.
12, on Lele, what a name, is trying to smoke out Amali in middle. He's still charging forward. He's still...
Analele, do you have brains?
such a gladiator. He wants to take these duels. Fire is hot.
Yeah, like, do you have a brain? Do you have brain cells? Like, this guy's stupid. Oh my gosh, cut him and never give him a chance to play in any type of tier, ever. Okay, that's a little
We did.
harsh.
Hot.
Defense, yeah. I'll
Oopsies. But that might be a little harsh. Just don't let him play in anything ever. Okay. Like, how are you gonna smoke before the smoke?
Fire is hot.
Before the smoke even lands on the ground, you're gonna start running through the fire. Instead of, oh, it hits the ground. Okay, we got about 0.8 seconds for the smoke to pop up and destroy the fire. So, you should wait those 0.5 seconds, take that tiny bit of damage so you can still see the people before the smoke pops up and the fire goes away. You can stand there, the smoke pops up, boom, dead. But no, you're just gonna run like an idiot through the fire. Match fixing, right? This is match fixing. This has to be match fixed.
The pistol round.
They had to bet against themselves, right? Right? They bet against themselves.
And time. Total time. 18 minutes and 4 seconds. And total gameplay time.
With 18 minutes in just total time with the cuts, the broadcast cuts, the halftime. Wow.
13 minutes and 27 seconds. It's officially the fastest game in Counter-Strike history.
That's
and it's
insane.
overwhelmingly so in Counter-Strike 2 by another 2.5 minutes. This is going to be a tough record to beat. And the credit must go to Ecstatic. They were brave fighters. They never gave in to the duels. The uncoordinated Danes keep putting on their gladiator helmets and charging into battle. But in the end, a group of 17-year-olds with some strong firepower was too much. So, of the 110 dingers scrubbed, 39,000 maps of Counter-Strike perused through, and 10 years of Counter-Strike history boiled into one random-ass game on October 28th, 2024. Sometimes there is some meaning in the meaningless. So I hope to start a bit of a movement. For the teams that are in the process of getting 13
If you want to watch that whole video without any cuts or anything like that, just go to PHYCS2. I'm just astonished on how their aim was horrible. Like they had to be purposely missing. That's why I want to say that shit was match fixed. How are you that awful after aiming and you're a tier 1, tier 2 player? But let's not also forget, I still think you're match fixed. I still think that might have been a match fix. Because, like, there's no way they were that bad. No way you're that bad at the video game and that nervous that you just miss all your shots. 90% of the time. It had to be. It just had to be freaking match fix. Anyways, love you guys. God first and God bless.